Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, it'll be Kansas City going up against Minnesota. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. They've got Steven Adams, Alex Caruso out there with Lou Dort. Then it's McDaniel, and it's Kemp in at the small forward. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Caruso, the pass to Dort. Over Edwards, and Dort gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
First team foul.
Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. From outside, off the mark. And it's Kansas City's ball. Adams finds Kemp. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Caruso's got his first basket of the night.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. 6 to shoot. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Puts it up. Dort misses. Here's Randall. Out to the wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Pushing it up. Pull up Jay. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked loose. Here's Conley. Here's McDaniels. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
At the elbow, Randall. Conley, the pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it back. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Kansas City's coach talked to his team during that timeout. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Gobert. And Randall throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
2 minutes remaining.
From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Outside Kemp, three-pointer. Another three for Kansas City.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Here's Edwards. To the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Great D that time from Kemp. And it's Kansas City's ball. McDaniel, the pass to Caruso. For three, Kemp. Oh, they get it back. On the pass to McDaniel. Over Randall. A miss that time would have put him up.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wide open look. They get it back. Doesn't go for it. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. Handle with the ball. To the paint. Before Gobert. He gets it there. Shoots over Adams. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Gobert. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. From the line. Edwards can't hit.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
That one goes in. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Trifecta.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Minnesota calls timeout. It's tied at 18. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus to go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close game. They seem to...
Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Lugan Dort out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Steven Adams, and it's Kemp in at the 3. Offensive board, and Gobert flushes it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Pass to Edwards. The 3, pure from three-point range. Edwards has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
The shot by Conley, no good. And it's Caruso with the ball for Kansas City. It's a 5-point game.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. McDaniel pulls it in. And Kansas City with possession. Dort for 3. Here's the second effort. Kemp can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to hear Kansas City's coach going over their plan during the break. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
And Allie, thank you for that.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And that one's good.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
Pass to Dort. 17-foot shot on the way. Yes, on the jumper.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Shot clock at 3. Fires at the elbow. Gobert. Tipped back in for 2.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. To the paint. Gobert. And Gobert with...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And it's Kansas City to start out. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. It's tipped. Outside Kemp for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Fires the three. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. A 2-point game. To the inside. And oh, the blocked shot grabs it out of the air. To the middle. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Kemp passes to Adams. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And Adams, one of those selective shooters. So when he takes a jumper, you know he's confident.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Dort against Edwards. Randall with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Conley. The rebound by Steven Adams. Kemp with it. Conley picks him up. And here's Gobert. To the right side. Now here's Conley. Adams with it. Caruso, the pass to McDaniel. Brings it from 9 feet away. McDaniel's got the lead up to 2 now for Kansas City.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Misses from short range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Rebounded by Kansas City. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dort takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Dort against Edwards. It's up a 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Randall outside. From deep. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Alex Caruso taking 2 shots.
Right on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Gobert. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that win, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They're up by 2. 1:20 left to play here in the 4th. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Kansas City's coach talked to his team during that timeout. Now with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here is Edwards, following the 3 by Kansas City that went in. Over to the left wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 7. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards, and it's denied.
Quite simply, Lu Dort is an elite defender. Plays hard, smart, great wingspan, which we just saw him use there. And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Everyone's answering the bell and executing.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Edwards gets to Conley. Offline with his three. And Adams has got the ball here for Kansas City. Caruso, no good. Gobert with it. Now defended by Adams. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Dort passes to Caruso. And so Kansas City takes the win.
Kansas City.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And it's Kansas City to start out. On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys that never takes a possession off. McDaniel works and works at both ends of the court, and those second chance points all a product of his work ethic.
And Adams has got the ball here for Kansas City. A 2-point game. Edwards passes to Randle. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Offensive rebound. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Adams' shot is good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Caruso. And good coming on the assist by Kemp.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside for Randall. Sinks the triple.
Julius Randle.
Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a three. So can I.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2, Alex Caruso.
And so Caruso nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Edwards kicks to Conley. High, arcing shot. Adams, some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
And the shot is good.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Edwards against Caruso. Edwards can't hit. And Adams has got the ball here for Kansas City. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be Kansas City going up against Minnesota. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And it's Kansas City to start out. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Out to Edwards. Edwards, pure.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Gobert. Up top, Randall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 off target. Inside, Caruso, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Kansas City on D. It's a 1-point game. Here's Edwards.
If you get Dort in a wrestling match, he's going to win. He's playing physical D now.
McDaniel, the pass to Kemp. Here's Dort. Good.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Pass to Randall. Pocket 6. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McDaniel, the pass to Kemp. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Randall. Drives to the hoop.
Some agility shown there by Julius Randle with that frame, able to find a way to score.
A 3 ball. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Kemp.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Tries again. And with that shot, the Minnesota leaders cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Adams.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Kansas City. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Now Adams, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Count that one for Dort.
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
It's Gobert showing some
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And so it's Kansas City with it. Alex Caruso is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Williams. And it's Kemp in at the 4. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Driving to the basket. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's the length and the stride of Rudy Gobert on the deck. Big man, go ahead.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kemp. And here's Caruso outside. The offensive rebound. Adams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And here's Caruso outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Conley. Drained it for 2 points. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter. Randall with a steal. Pass to Gobert. For 3, Conley hits the 3. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. They've got Alex Caruso. He's out there with Lou Dort. Williams is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Kemp in at the 4-man position. For 3, Conley drills it from deep.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Kemp, the pass to Adams. Over Gobert. They get it back. Second chance effort. Kemp can't hit.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
4 on the clock. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
He may need to take a seat and recalibrate. That's his second foul in under a minute.
And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Randall, good.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Doubled by Caruso. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Kansas City.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one drops.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
5 to shoot, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
It's McDaniels on the wing. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you. Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Alex Caruso is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Kemp in at the power forward.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got his first 3 points of the game.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
And here's Minnesota now. It's a three-point game. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels gotten his first bucket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Count it.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Caruso against Edwards. Out left to the wing. For 3, Conley. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Kansas City. Basket's good. Kemp's got his first points of the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Dort for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Now here's Holmgren. All by himself.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why at that time he found the open teammate.
They need this. They get it back. Outside Conley for 3. Let's go with a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Minnesota trails by 6. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Caruso. Down low. Here's Kemp. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Edwards is doubled. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. I love it. And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Pass to Gobert. They double it with Holmgren. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
On the wing, Caruso. Three-pointer. And Kansas City another 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. Caruso misses. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
2 shots.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And both free throws good for McDaniels. 54 seconds left in the game. Here's Dort, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
And Dort hits them both. Now here's Edwards. To the inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Anthony misses. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. To the right side. From deep, Conley gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops. And that stretches their lead to 8.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Now here's Gobert. Great open look there.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Alex Caruso taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch. This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
He's looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Not an ideal situation for them. They've got to make a 3, then foul, hope for some misses, and make another 3. Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's Kansas City winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it.
Minnesota team, 26.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So let's take a look at the starters for Kansas City. Luguentz Dort out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Kemp in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And Dort, such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Dort for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Conley. Here's Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation but the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Conley. No good on the triple. On the wing, Caruso. Checked by Randle. Dort for three. Offensive rebound. Misses the fadeaway inside.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Edwards for three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 6 points.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Dort from the arc. And Kansas City another three.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
The kick out to Conley from downtown. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Caruso outside from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert passes to Conley, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there, and Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Dillingham subbed in for Conley. Dort outside. Pass to Kemp, launches it, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Minnesota with some changes. Garza's checked in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Here's Dillingham. And the shot goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Robertson. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Here's Dillingham, and there's the rejection.
Boy, Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes.
Picked his pocket. Here's the break. Robertson can't get it to go. And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 1. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. Oh, Green with a block. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Allen brings a double team for 3. DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Dort for 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's Garza. No made baskets yet. Reed for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Now here's Here's Allen. They trail by 1. And here's Green from the arc. Connects from downtown.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Really left him alone that time. Reed's got 6. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Dort for 3. And Kansas City another 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Kansas City on top. They're up.
22. The visiting team, 24.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Kansas City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. Jalen Williams is out there with Green. And then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Donaldson in at the center, locking down the middle. Gobert against Williams. Pass to Donaldson. Dort with it. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
And there it is for him.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Inside, Dort. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Shannon. The shot that time not on target. And it's Caruso with the ball for Kansas City. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Conley. McDaniels got room. Gets a very good look and converts.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Allen outside. Here's McDaniel. And Kansas City misses again. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Pass to Caruso. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Oh, Rudy on the lob.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Pass to Sefolosha. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Conley. And rejected. Here's McDaniel. No points so far. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And here's Caruso outside. Sinks the tray. Caruso's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And of course, he makes good use of it.
Gobert passes to Conley. Okashevsky brings the double team. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Edwards has gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Allen with it. Down guarded by McDaniels. The 3 is up. Caruso. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Conley. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Conley. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
That one goes. Count it.
Assisted Caruso.
Here's Edwards. Give him 8. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Caruso's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Cephalosha. Here he goes. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Allen. Here's the 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes.
Your home team, 36. The away team, 41.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, we've seen Luguentz Dort really having a good game here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Offensive rebound. Adams. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Steven Adams is improving on the offensive end, and given his size and strength, he's effective from inside.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Kansas City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Mike Conley. And so he makes both from the line. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Dillingham. Adams grabs the miss. Kansas City leading by 7. Here's Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort's got 18.
Well, Lou Dort is in rhythm, and he's getting more and more aggressive as he feels things flowing.
Tipped away. Just over a minute and a half played in the 3rd. Okashevsky, the pass to Allen. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Minnesota again missing. And here's Adams. Reed defending. Snatched up. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Over to the wing. Randall outside. The fader. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Robertson's checked in for Kansas City. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. Here's Pokusevski. They get the rebound. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
And Dort hits them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Kansas City leading by 8. Outside, Williams. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Shannon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Dillingham. Dort defending. Dillingham, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Minnesota trails by 13. Pass to Garza. Back to Alexander Walker. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night. Outside, Williams. Here's Pokusevski. Fires in the triple.
You're such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
DiVincenzo against Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Kansas City?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ingles passes to Alexander Walker. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now Ingles. Here's Alexander Walker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Kansas City now holding a 12-point lead.
The visiting team, 66.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for Kansas City. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Williams. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Kansas City leading by 12. Pass to Kemp. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the three. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Conley looking for an opening. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Kemp. Reed with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Free throw good. McDaniels. Pokashevsky's checked in for Kansas City. Caruso comes in for Williams. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Great touch from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kansas City leading by 13. Pokashevsky, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards against Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Down low. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the three. And Kansas City another three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall. They grab their own miss. It's deflected. Here's Kemp. McDaniels covering. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Minnesota calls time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Alex Caruso.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Pass to Pokashevsky. Banked it in off the glass.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Kansas City with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
Home team foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And Kansas City making a change here. Williams is checked in. He does not get the second one. Minnesota trails by 21. To the inside. And that one is stopped right through.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. The D's right on him. And slam dunk by Gilgeous Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. Pass to Pokashevsky. Second shot opportunity, and Adams lays it in.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Here's Dillingham. Oh, Adams with the block. And they're able to recover. Dillingham, no good. Caruso outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. The free throw drops for Caruso. Green's checked in for Kansas City.
Caruso, 2 shots.
And Caruso drops them both. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Garza. There's the double team of Gilgeous Alexander. Now here's Miller. Green covering. Over to the left wing. Fires for three. Shannon's shot is off. And Kansas City with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Outside, Green. Caruso finds Green. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. Goes back up. No good on the layup. Pass to Dillingham. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Green. And here's Adams. And so it's Kansas City winning this one.
We'd like to thank everyone for
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Philadelphia against Kansas City. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Kansas City. They've got John Wall, and it's Reed in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Maxey. That's good.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. Here's Wall. to the wing, right side. Here's Caspi. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Caspi's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Embiid misses. And it's Wall with the ball for Kansas City. 7-point differential. Caspi's shot is good. 11 points in the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Philadelphia with another miss. They're looking to extend this run some more.
Yeah, they're operating very efficiently at the moment.
From deep. It's rebounded by George. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. He drops it from range.
Yeah, good luck stopping that. When PG is hitting the pull-up with his size and hops, you just got to tip your hat.
Caspi, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's George. Back to Embiid. And Reed pulls it down. Pass to Caspi. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's George. Tries again. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Gordon comes in for Oubre. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. Now here's Lowry. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Coming out to the floor for your home team.
On defense, the visiting team. They lead by 11.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Caspi.
Remaining in the first.
Sends it home from three-point land. Caspi's got 19 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
The three. Nails it from 3. He's got 22.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And Kansas City, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Gordon can't hit.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Stolen by Wall. He's got a clear path. Pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over George. And he buries his first look.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. Well, I'll be pretty curious.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Council to halt the run. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Caspi. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Caspi's got 31.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's Jackson. Philadelphia with another miss.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Kansas City in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. They're We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Setting the floor for Kansas City, we've got Paul George, and it's Stoudemire in at the 4. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Caspi. And Kansas City another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so George will bring it up for Kansas City. And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
And Kansas City with possession. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Jackson. Tipped. Embiid against Wall. Here's Caspi. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
3.
Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Shot to stop the run. Sinks it from distance. Maxey's got his second basket on the night.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Here's Caspi. And Kansas City another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's blocked by Wall.
Oh, nicely timed by Wall. Just so gifted with tremendous length at his position.
Stoudemire, the pass to Reed. The kick out to Wall. Here's Caspi, defended by Jackson. And Kansas City another 3.
And just shredding apart the defense with this passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Omri Caspi.
And the second free throw is good. Now Lowry. Pass to Gordon. Inside. Here's Drummond. And it's in there.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to drop Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
His first shot attempt. Wall gets the bucket. Wall's gotten his first basket of the night. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to George. Unloads. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Wall. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist goes to
Wall's got his second basket of the game.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first. And Kansas City making a change here. Frazier's checked in. Both free throws good from Lowry. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Wall, the pass to King. Here's Frazier. Puts up a three. And Kansas City another three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to McCain. Back to Drummond. Drummond double-teamed. George for three. Hits the trifecta. George has got 6.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Frazier with the bucket.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Lowry, no good. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. To 3, George kept alive. Here's Drummond. And at last, they get one to fall. Drummond's got 6 here in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so it's Kansas City making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, your dance team.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's George in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Stoudemire, the pass to George. And George with the jam.
30 play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Here's Maxey. There's the block. They get it back. Stoudemire, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Here's Maxey. And that one is hammered home.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to Caspi. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Maxey passes to Oubre. From 13. No luck on that one. And so George will bring it up for Kansas City. Out to the wing. This one for three. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
3 points.
George has got 7 points.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is. BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Wall for three. And Kansas City another three.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
The ball's knocked loose. George with a steal. Jumps up. And the big finish by Wall.
The assist.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Maxey finds Oubre. Martin outside. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's George on the wing. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The 15-footer. Rebound by Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that was good. Wall's got 10 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
These are his first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
That one's off.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
Zion Williamson has checked in for Kansas City. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Wall for three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Lowry fires it. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Wall on the take. And the big finish by Wall.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Martin. Deflected. And here's the fast break. Reed passes to George. Lets it fly from 18. Yep, that one's good. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
Reed with a double. Pass to Maxey. 4-3. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
The ball goes to your home team. Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From 13. Misses off the right iron. Williamson with it. The three ball. The putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And so it's Kansas City, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing the
visiting team 97.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for Kansas City, Jalen Brunson is out there with John Wall. And it's Reed in at the 4. Here's Council. Goes up at the elbow. It's hauled in by Robinson. Wall, the pass to Reed. Puts it up. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
And here's Jackson. There's the drive. Blocked. And he recovers it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Reed. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Kansas City.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Jackson against Brunson. Oh, there's the alley. Here we go, one-on-one. King gets the bucket. King's got his first points in this one.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Philadelphia with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Hall gets the bucket.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
To the inside, Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Kansas City, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Reed. Hill comes in for King, and it's Frazier in for Wall. Brunson passes to Frazier. Knocks down the triple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Robinson gets the bucket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Lowry. Takes it inside, and he gets that one.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to McCain. And the rebound goes to Kansas City. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. On target from range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
To the left wing. Here's McCain. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Kansas City another three.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Lowry drives in. 52 seconds left in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Council. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Kansas City. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's McCain. Unable to get that one. And so it's Kansas City with it. Brunson passes to Antetokounmpo. Pulls up. Jump shot is good that time.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Now Lowry. Softly drops in the floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And so it's Kansas City winning this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Made it out here tonight. We hope you had a great time, and please make sure to get home safe.
You